Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Cher. I have been wanting to do this video for a little while where we compare beauty subscription boxes. If you've been around my channel for a little while, you'll know that I am kind of the beauty box addict these days. I love to do spoilers and unboxings here, and you see a lot of beauty boxes from me. And so as I've been doing these things, I've really come to have a knowledge and know what all of the beauty boxes are like. And I have a lot of people ask me all the time, what's in this one versus that one, which one's the best for me. And I feel like I'm constantly repeating the same like script over and over again and reciting everything from memory of each beauty box. So I figured, why not do a video? But that's what this video today is going to be about, is an informational. We're going to compare them all. It's going to be mostly a beauty theme though. There's so many different subscription boxes out there with all different themes and all different types of products. I'm not going to go into like food ones and men's and all the other ones. I'm trying to kind of mostly focus on beauty specifically. Now we might touch on possibly like Fab Fit Fun because you do get a little beauty in there sometimes. And this is a very, very popular one that everybody asks me about. So I am going to include it. But for the most part, we're going to be sticking with more beauty rather than like lifestyle boxes. Okay, so if that interests you, make sure that you pop that subscribe button because you're going to see a lot of beauty boxes here, spoilers and unboxings, and other things too, beauty product reviews, travel vlogs, you name it. So make sure you turn the notification bells to on, and let's go ahead and dig in and start talking beauty boxes. Okay, so let's start talking. I'm going to go ahead and cover kind of the most popular ones I know. And keep in mind, I'm in the United States. So I will probably also be covering a lot of the ones you can get in the United States. Unfortunately, I apologize that this might exclude people, and I'm kind of sticking with primarily United States because that's where I'm at, and that is where the majority of my audience is too, is in the United States. So I'm kind of sharing it for you guys. So I apologize to those of you who are in other countries, but some of these you can still get, and some of them you can't. So I do apologize for that. All right, so we're going to start off with some of the ones that I cover all the time and that are the most popular. So we're going to start with Ipsy. Ipsy's like the most complicated because there's so many details. And part of it's because they also just merged. So Ipsy has merged with BoxyCharm. So that has caused both of those programs and how they are different to be merged into one. It used to be 6 boxes and now it's down to 3 boxes. So I do actually have a video out there kind of sharing the details on it. So I probably won't even go into as much detail here on it. I'm going to kind of give you the rundown of what it is now and a little info about how things work. 3 different subscription boxes that you can choose from. Actually, there's a 4th that's called refreshments, and that's more personal care though. I'm going to kind of stick with the 3 main beauty boxes. So you have the top layer is called the icon box, and with that one you get 8 full-size items, and you get it for $58 quarterly, and that's a lot of times curated by a celebrity or somebody famous where they'll have a lot of their brand in it and they kind of handpick items they think are good. And so it can be a special box. One of my favorites, the icon box. So that's your top tier there. And then your second level that you would get is the BoxyCharm by Ipsy box. That's what it's now called. That's kind of your medium level. This one's probably the most popular that everybody gets because you're getting 5 full-size items in it for $28 a month. So this one's monthly. Then your bottom level tier is the Ipsy Glam Bag, and this is still pretty much what used to be the Ipsy Glam Bag. So in this one, you're getting more deluxe sizes. So you're going to be getting sample sizes, and you get 5 in that one, and it comes in a cute little bag usually, and that's $13 a month. So that's also a monthly one. So that is your most affordable, cheaper price. Okay, so with the customization, what is kind of new here, which is what Ipsy kind of was before, and now they've brought it to BoxyCharm. With each of these subscriptions, you get to choose a couple of the items, or a few depending on which selection. So Ipsy has what is called Power Picks. Power Picks just means it is an item that is really good. Like your sought after items, it's more high end, more expensive, more like trending makeup or skincare that has just dropped recently, maybe. It's by a celebrity or something like that. So it's a much more sought after, really good item. So they call those power picks. The glam bag, you're going to get at least one power pick in there. And then in your BoxyCharm, you would get at least 2 power picks. And in your Ipsy icon box, I believe you get at least 4. Or was it 5? Maybe it's 5. The other ones you choose. So they call that choice. On top of that, you get to have what's called the Beauty Boost program. And this is just where if, you know, you're getting your BoxyCharm subscription and you only have 5 items, you can add a 6th item on for only $15 a month, but it's still a subscription service. And so this one, sometimes we'll say Beauty Boost spoilers, and that's what we mean if you have signed up for the Beauty Boost program. And the reason they've offered this is because when they merged, they got rid of the BoxyCharm Premium box, and I think there were more items in it, so they were trying to get it to be kind of equivalent to that to give you another option for just yet one more item in there, if that makes sense. And usually the Beauty Boost product is a really good, it's almost like a power pick item. It's usually a really good one. And they also will have like a drop shop where they really discount items too, certain times a year, or different themed shop. They also have what is called add-ons, and this is where you are able to pick some extra add-ons on top of your subscription, like a super discounted price also, and it just depends on the item as to how much it is. But it's like, you know, if you wanted to add more items onto your box, you have certain items you can choose from for that too, and that usually is offered about the same time that you start choosing your BoxyCharm box. So that's kind of a rundown of the Ipsy program. Types of items that you'll get in your Ipsy boxes, you're going to have a mix of skincare and makeup mostly. You will usually get, like in the BoxyCharm, you're usually going to get at least some kind of palette. Usually we'll get like, I don't know, 2 or 3 makeup items and 2 or 3 skincare items. It just depends on the month. Every now and then you might get hair. So you have a pretty balanced mix, I think, of like makeup and skincare. And then as far as shipping goes for Ipsy, it's only available in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Now Mexico, you only get, I think, the glam bag, and shipping is only free in the United States and Mexico. That was the most complicated and longest one because of all the little pieces parts on Ipsy. Let's move on to Allure Beauty Box now. So Allure is very popular too. This one is curated by Allure magazine, which is like the best of beauty, and they bring you the best of beauty and they pick out really quality products. It is pretty heavily focused on skincare, I will tell you that, but I have gotten a little makeup here and there. A lot of times you'll get like an eyeliner, a mascara. Occasionally I've gotten palettes, highlighter, things like that, but usually it's only like 1 item, maybe 2. You're very lucky if you get 2. So this is going to be better for your skincare folks and hair. They actually have a mix of hair and skincare. Every now and then a nail product. I think this last month we saw nails. But it's predominantly like skincare, but it is really quality. It's like the best of the best, you guys. I've been very happy with Allure. And I've heard from a lot of people that subscribe to Allure that they love getting the skincare, and they've been really happy with it too. Okay, but if you're more of a makeup person, it might not be the box for you, just to kind of let you know that, and in comparing. Okay, so what you get in an Allure Beauty Box, it is $25 a month. They have gone up on the price just a little bit now. A lot of times though, they offer newbie deals almost every month where you can get it for like half off or $10 or something, like I did for signing up for the first time. And if you sign up, you always get like a bonus gift item as well. It's usually 6 items and you get 3 usually guaranteed full size. And then the other 3 will be like sample, but they're not usually as sample as the Ipsy ones. Just letting you know, like sometimes I can't even tell the difference between the full size and the sample ones in my boxes because There's still a pretty good amount. I'm just gonna let you know that. Whereas Ipsy Glam Bag, they're like tiny. So just giving you my opinion and my thoughts on like the sizes and everything. And again, I think it's a United States one, sorry guys. And it is free shipping in the United States. But this is a box where it's not really customizable. Occasionally they might give you an option between like a shade on something, especially like on their limited edition box, you got to choose between two boxes. But for the most part, everybody gets the same items in that one. So that's a little different from Ipsy, where everybody's kind of getting something different and a different mix of things, or you're choosing different stuff. Whereas in Allure, everybody's getting the same thing. One thing I love about the Allure subscription is that you can skip the box at any time. And it is something I have been doing a lot because I've been saving up and budgeting right now, especially for some travel I'm doing. So that is one really neat feature to keep in mind, that you can commit to a subscription, but you don't always have to pay for every month. So I think that's everything that we covered for the Allure box. Let's talk about the Macy's Beauty Box. All right, so the Macy's Beauty Box, this one is Macy's box. And, you know, if you're familiar with the Macy's department store, they cover a lot of luxury beauty. So you're looking at a lot of products that are so high-end luxury stuff. But it is sample sizes, so you're getting a little small bag with 5 deluxe sizes in it. And you usually get a little coupon too, Macy's coupon, so you get a little bit of money off to shop at Macy's as well. And it usually has like a little theme too. So I like this one for luxury beauty. If you are really into luxury, this is a great way to try it, but it's going to be smaller sizes, and it's $15 a month. So it's not a quarterly, it's a monthly box, monthly bag as well. And with this one, you usually get a good mix. Like, I haven't seen a lot of makeup. Usually the makeup is going to be a mascara or an eyeliner. I haven't really seen a whole lot of like palettes. I think it's just a little harder to do in deluxe sizes sometimes, but I've seen like lip tints and lip oils, mascaras, eyeliners, you know, that kind of thing. Maybe like a tinted moisturizer or something like that. And then it's a lot of skincare, but they also have a mix. You'll get like a hair product, a perfume. There's usually a perfume in it. So it's a mix of fragrance, hair, skincare, and like a little makeup. And they usually do really, like, they don't usually put the same of anything in there at one time. They do a good job, I think, of really giving you like one of each kind of thing. And so it's been great. I think the brands are stellar because, again, it's all like luxury high-end stuff. So I think it's a great one. I think the only downside is that it's deluxe sizes. So if you want like the full products, this will not be the box for you. Or if you're heavy into makeup, it probably won't be the box for you either. Okay, I think on the shipping, I know it's free in the United States. I honestly cannot find it. I'm not sure about everywhere else, but I think there's international shipping costs, but I know that it is free here in the US. I was going to cover Glossybox, but if you have not heard, it looks like they are going out of business. I don't think that it has been really announced. They've kind of like quietly said, I don't think there's even going to be a July box. They've ended the affiliate program, and which I had signed up for. So I'm probably just not going to cover it. I think it might still be available in the UK, but in the United States, it is going away now. So I'm just not even going to address it. I was going to present you guys with it because I've been looking at it, but since it's not even an option anymore, I guess we just won't talk about it. I'm going to keep on with the monthly boxes, and then we'll move on later to like more seasonal or bi-monthly ones. So this is still in keeping with the monthly subscription boxes. We have what's called Kinder Beauty. And so, well, the next two are going to be more vegan and clean beauty focused. So Kinder Beauty is definitely a focus for those who are more into clean beauty and vegan and, you know, cruelty-free and all those kind of things. And so they have an assortment of beauty products on this one. With this one, you get 5 products in a box. It is monthly. 3 of the products are usually full size, and then the other can be sample sizes. And it is a little more customizable too. I think that you can choose these. But since I have not subscribed to it yet, I have signed up for PR on it and haven't heard back. But since I haven't done it myself yet, I can't tell you exactly how that customization process works. It's just from researching it. And it looks like sometimes you might get some pretty good names there, like Earth Harbor, Key Soul Care. Some of those names I really like, but what I love about this is the clean beauty. So if you are a clean beauty advocate, I tend to prioritize clean beauty myself. This might be a great box option for you. And it looks like it is mostly focused on skincare, and sometimes like a little hair. So another one that I've had my eye on might be a good one for you if clean beauty is definitely your thing. And it looks like they ship in the United States as well. And this is another one where you can have the option to skip months if you want to. So I love that. It looks like they do ship to many different countries, but I cannot find the shipping rates. So sorry about that. But they said as low as $24 for subscription per month. And like all the other boxes too, I forgot to mention this, it is kind of just depends on, you have a lot of different ways you can pay for a membership. You can do it like based on a year or based on a month or based on quarterly. And it tends to be that like if you commit to a year, you'll pay a little bit less of a membership than just per month. So keep that in mind on all of them, but it looks like this one's $24. Similar idea to that, if you're interested in clean or vegan beauty, is the Vegancuts beauty box. So there's different ones. They actually have more of a snack box, but they also have a vegan beauty box subscription service. So we're going to cover the beauty box side of it. And so obviously it's all products that are vegan and cruelty free. And so if that is ethically important to you or health wise or whatever, then this might be a great option for you too. It's not just vegan. I mean, you could technically still have some harmful ingredients even when it's vegan, but you do tend to see vegan and clean go hand in hand, to be honest with you, because a lot of the harmful ingredients, I think, are kind of animal derived a lot of times. But it is, you know, they basically claim no harmful ingredients in there too. And so this is a great one again. Now, I am a little confused on the price because I had one of their FAQs and like places said it's $24.95 for a subscription, and then another place said it's $27.95, I think. So I don't know if they've gone up on their price. It does have a lot of different subscription options you can choose from, but again, it's kind of based on like how often, you know, how much you're committing to. And it looks like they say that you get 4+ items, and they range from either full size to sample size. They didn't give a lot of detail on how much. So I don't know if this just changes from month to month. Again, this is another one that I don't get yet, and I've looked into, and I've applied for PR also. So I can't speak as personally on it, and that's why if you got anybody, and by the way, if any of y'all do get any of these boxes that I don't get and you know more about it than I do, feel free to leave more information in the comments for everyone else. That would be wonderful. And I can even pin them, or at other times if I do more videos, I'll include that info too. This is just everything from, you know, digging up the info, but not being in the trenches myself, being able to tell you personally about it. Like there may be things I'm missing. Now, it looks like the range of stuff that you get is going to be skincare, makeup, and hair. And it also says like some self-care. So I think it means like bath stuff, bubble baths, personal care items as well. And it ships to other countries. It says international and also Canada, but both of those there's a shipping fee. So there's other rates for those. Okay, now let's move on and talk about the ones that are not monthly. I will cover the one that I'm most familiar with and know, which is Walmart's Beauty Box. And I am on PR for that. And this one's quarterly. So you're going to get 4 times a year. And this is just items that there's going to be drugstore beauty, because it's beauty items that you might see at Walmart that you're able to sample. And in the past, they had both an upgrade box and a base box. I did not see the upgrade in this last the summer box, so I don't know about that, but they used to have two different box options. The base box, though, at the moment, I think it's $6.95, which is the cheapest, most affordable I have seen anywhere of any of the beauty boxes. But yeah, a lot of it's because you're getting drugstore beauty. And so things that you might look at when you're at the drugstore that you might pick up, you just get the chance to sample it. And it usually comes, I believe it was 5 in the base box. In the past, the upgrade box had a little more, I think like 6 or 7. I think it had more full sizes too. But in the Walmart box, it's usually like about 5. And I think it can range though. I think it could be more at times, like 5 to 7 maybe. And it probably kind of depends on what the mix is as to whether they're giving you some full size versus travel size, because there's some things that are hard to give you a travel size. So for example, the last summer box, I got like hair ties. Kind of hard to give you a deluxe size of that. So it was like the full thing of like a big thing of hair ties. We also got a lip mask. And so it's like, you can't really give a deluxe size of that. But then other things had deluxe sizes too. So it's kind of a mix. And so the types of products you're usually getting in a Walmart box, they do a pretty good job of giving you a mix. So you'll get a little makeup. Usually, again, it's like mascaras, eyeliners, lip glosses. We get a lot of like NYX, which I love. You know, those kind of things. But anyway, that just kind of gives you a feel. So they do put a little bit of a mix of different items in there. But again, it is the most affordable box I have seen. It is free shipping in the United States. I am not completely sure about international fees and all of that. You have a lot of Walmarts in the United States, so it's free here. Let's also talk about, we'll talk about Chic Beauty Box next. This one is more bi-monthly. I think what that means is that it's every other month. So not quite seasonal, but not every month too. This one I just got my first box in PR on and I loved it. It is all makeup. So if you want just a makeup only box, Chic Beauty Box is probably your best bet. I don't really know about other makeup only boxes, to be honest with you. I think there was a couple I knew of, but they went under and they're not around anymore. So if you want just makeup, that's a good one. You got 5 items and they were all full size. It is customizable. Since I did it as PR, I can't exactly tell you how the customizing worked because I didn't make a choice. They just sent me what they wanted to send me. So it was another one of those where I'm not seeing it from the same viewpoint as you guys. Sorry. So I don't know if that means you're picking from a couple items or you're just picking your shade on one item, but they say that it is a customizable box. I was super happy with mine. I have the video up from the one that I did, and hopefully I can continue to get this box. The most exciting product in it to me was Ofra. Pretty exciting. And we got a huge eyeshadow palette. I mean, we're talking huge. It was from Cab Cosmetics. So it wasn't a brand I knew quite as well. A few people knew it, but it was huge and it had tons of shades in it. So it was definitely very, you know, full size. You're not just getting a little mini quad as your eyeshadow palette. And then it was a good mix of makeup. It was some brands that I knew and love and some I didn't really know. That's my take on it. The subscription, I believe it was $34.99, so almost $35. But thinking about like if you're into makeup and they're all full sizes, I think it's a pretty fair price. And it's only bi-monthly, so you're not paying every month. So that was nice. This is one that does not include free shipping though, so that is maybe a downside. They do ship to the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom, but it is not free shipping. So you're going to have to factor in shipping costs into the price of your subscription box. So that's something that I did want to include in that. So that's, you know, when weighing the pros and cons of what you are looking for. Another quarterly one that I just covered for the first time, I looked at the spoilers because I was curious about what it was. I don't think anybody's really heard of it a whole lot. It's created by New Beauty Magazine, and so it's very heavy skincare. I will tell you that from the start. I think I saw there was a little bit of hair in there too. Is $59, but it's quarterly. A little pricey. However, this is one where you're getting a ton of stuff in your box. I remember that this last summer one that I covered, I believe it was like 8 or 9 products in it. I mean, a lot. And it was worth over like $350 worth of stuff. So if you want like a big old box with a ton of stuff, that's where I think this is the pro on this box is you get a lot, quarterly, and it's full size, and it's like, really nice. There were some really nice, good beauty products in there, but it was a pretty heavy skincare mix. So if you want a lot of makeup, probably not the box for you. Oh no, in this last one, there were 10 items in it. And so, they range from like Dermalogica. There were a couple brands that I knew, but some of them I didn't really know. But you did even get a few that were very like dermatologist level brands. There might be a little bit of mix of deluxe sizes in there too, but it is very luxury items. And again, this is one I haven't gotten yet, so it's harder for me to speak on the ones that I'm just kind of researching versus the ones I get and have tried before myself. It looks like it only delivers to the United States, but I'm thinking it's not free shipping and I can't find the shipping prices. The reason I believe that it is not free is because I've seen coupon codes out there to get shipping for free. So I'm like, why would they offer coupons if it's already free? But I could be wrong on that. If you get Test Tube Beauty, let me know. Let me know how the shipping works. Yeah, I'd be happy to hear about that. Okay, I forgot to mention in the monthly part, Lookfantastic. So most people think of Lookfantastic. It's a British brand, definitely big in the UK, like huge in the UK, have a huge market there. A lot of people shop through them, and they have a beauty box. I believe that it is available in the United States though. People just don't know that. Like you can have it shipped here and there's kind of a US version, but it's most popular in the UK and most readily available. So I am going to cover a little bit about the Lookfantastic box because it's still an option here, even though like nobody ever talks about it here in the US. This looks like an insanely amazing box and it is sold out for June, and I see why. So I think it's something that does really sell out, and they sometimes will do specialty boxes like limited edition boxes and they will sell out immediately. So maybe why we also don't hear as much is because it just boom, they only have so many. And so for like this month, it looks like they're offering more of a mystery box if you didn't grab it in time for the sold out one, but you can still be signing up for July. This one has a good mix of skincare and makeup, it looks like. Like I'm counting, so 6 items, it looks like. I'm counting at least 3 makeup items, maybe a 4th. But since I haven't seen a lot of the unboxings in the past, I'm just kind of going based on like this last month. And so it looks like 6 items. They don't tell us if they're full size or deluxe. I'm seeing like a NARS product and it's like, it could be full size or not, I don't know. But your box is $30 a month. Who gets Lookfantastic? Please give us more deets on this because it is really hard to know if you're not already a subscriber. They don't give you a lot of FAQs and information on how it all works. So I'd love a little more input on that. But I did want to just at least touch on Lookfantastic and let you know it's an option to have it on your radar. To kind of mention real quick, you do have a couple of more just specialty boxes that happen ever so often. They're not really subscription boxes though. So Target used to have their beauty box. I don't think it's around anymore, but ever so often Target does offer some kind of little box, like it's usually because they're in partnership with Ulta. So some of their Ulta products that they offer, you will see them ever so often, but they're not like subscriptions. They're kind of like a limited, edition kind of thing. Also, you have Sephora. Sephora will do a special little beauty box too. Like they did some little summer, limited edition boxes and curated items too, but it's not so much a subscription box. It's just specialty ones ever so often. And then you'll also see things like an Easter box. I covered a couple of the Easter ones with like Lookfantastic, Glossybox, but now they're gone. So there are other little boxes you can get here and there too, but they're not an ongoing subscription box. I will also mention Trendmood in there. I've covered them before too. So with them, if you're not familiar with Trendmood, this is an app and like a website that they kind of keep everybody up to date on the latest breaking makeup releases and trends going on. And they offer a beauty box, but it's not a subscription box. It's kind of more treated like a new launch each time, but they have like a different volume, and they'll release theirs like once a month or every other month, sometimes twice a month. It just depends on however often they want to come out with it, and they sell out like that. So you like, as soon as you see that they have one coming, you get on their email list and grab it immediately. So they have a great beauty box as well, and I've covered this one. So I'm going to mention it, but it's not a monthly subscription box exactly, but it is something to definitely keep in mind. It's kind of more just to get it when it comes out. And on that one, it kind of just depends, it varies on the prices, and it also varies on how many items they put in there. It's just different each time since it's not a monthly commitment kind of thing. But on average, I've seen most of the time they're like in the 40s range, US dollars, and like 6, 7 items. The last one that they did, it was volume 19. I covered it. It had 6 items. Now, they sometimes will restock the box too. So if it sells out, stay watching, because they will still restock a box ever so often too, but then it sells out again after that. So you just got to be on it for that one. A wonderful mix though. They had some pretty awesome skincare, some great makeup. Yeah. So it was, I wouldn't say it was a full heavy duty like makeup box, but they had a couple of makeup items and like really good skincare. I want to remember maybe what were some of the brands in there. They had Kapari, they had Key Soul Care, Elf. They had the coolest, was it Nabla Cosmetics? Was it the mascara? And it was like the most amazing packaging of this like cougar thing. I wanted it. So anyway, definitely check that one out. But like I said, it's not a monthly commitment. You just got to stay on top of it. So I am going to cover 2 last ones that are more lifestyle, but they sometimes have a little beauty in them. One that's so popular that I mentioned, and that is Fab Fit Fun. Okay, because everybody asked me about it, I'm just going to include it. This is what I think like the general population wants the most. And I think it's because like not everybody's into beauty and makeup, but everybody's into like lifestyle stuff, you know? So this is a great one that kind of covers a mix of things. You're going to get beachwear kind of stuff like towels, you know, Stanley cups or something, you know, thermoses. You get purses and bags. They have Coach. They have a Coach deal going right now for the summer box. You're going to get a little beauty like skincare. You're going to get sunscreen, just an assortment of things. And it is a quarterly box. And it is kind of like one of the most popular coveted things because you a lot of times are getting like name brand stuff. I mean, I think they had some Kate Spade, some Coach, some Michael Kors in there before. So everybody wants their Fab Fit Fun, hoping to get some of these items. So for a seasonal box, you're going to be paying $59.99. So about $60 quarterly. But for everything you're getting, whew, now, and it's like a little cheaper if you go with the annual membership. But it is customizable. So you're going to be getting 6 full-size items, and 3 to 5 of those you're going to get to pick, which you're going to choose from some options. I think that if you have an annual membership, you get more choice selections. You're getting like better privileges and everything. And I didn't quite understand the way that it all works with the customization. There was different like categories, like they had 6 different categories or so of different types of options you could be getting. So that's the part that's not as clear to me with having never done it myself. If you guys are a FabFitFun member, let me know more details on that and share with us. I'd appreciate that. And then on this one, again, in the continental US, the shipping is free as well. So that's at least good. $60, but free shipping. All right, so let's move on to the last one now, and that is Beachly. So this is kind of similar, but this is a subscription box that is all focused on beach lifestyle, which is awesome to me because I'm in Florida and I am definitely a beach tropical girl. The actual beauty box, it is, I mean, I say lifestyle, but they have an option that's a beauty focused one. And it is focused on skincare, sun care, a little hair as well. And it is also another one that is focused on clean beauty. So I will say I should probably lumped it a little bit in those clean ones too. I don't know that it's necessarily all vegan. However, it is all cruelty free. So the clean, cruelty free, beach themed beauty products. And this one is going for $35, but it is quarterly as well. So usually you're getting 4 to 6 items each time. The range of products that I'm seeing, like for this summer box they have going right now, we've got lip balms, we've got moisturizers, masks. You've also got nail products as well, and then fragrances too. Now, a downside is it does look like maybe it's not free shipping. It looks like annual members, if you sign up for more of an annual membership and commit, you might get your shipping free, but I think there is a charge for shipping. I have seen coupon codes on this one too, and that's why I think that covers everything. I'm sure there's more boxes out there that I haven't covered. Those were a lot of the main ones I've looked at though, and have really been thinking about, especially here in the United States. What are your favorite ones? So I just wanted to give you that rundown because I feel like it can be overwhelming trying to think about what's going to be the right beauty box for me, if you've been thinking about a subscription or not. That kind of gives you a big overall look, comprehensive guide to like what each box is like, what you can expect from them. So it kind of helps you weigh the pros and cons of what is going to be the best one and the best fit for you. So let me know, are there any you're thinking about trying now after you saw this? And what are you signed up for now? What are your favorites? What do you think is the best boxes out there and why? All right, guys, that wraps it up. I hope that that was super helpful for you. I'm sorry it's so long, but we had to cover a lot of information. And yeah, make sure that you stay subscribed and have the notification bells on for the next beauty box that I cover. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.